She had been a carver back in the 1970s and into the 80s, and she actually had become quite well known for carving. But she had an accident with her grinder, and she severed a tendon in her arm, and that put an end to her art making. She went sort of into a bit of a funk for a few years, but the co-op manager at the time, the studio manager, kept asking her, why don't you make some drawings? You know, you can do that. And so in 2013, she brought in a couple of drawings to show the studio manager, and one was of her broken arm and the other was of her daughter, Mary. And then she began drawing, and she drew for 2 years before she and her daughter perished of cancer in November 2014. They're very autobiographical. She shows her life. She shows the things that she used to make carvings when she was doing that. She shows some of the traditional stories. She shows some images of a famous female shaman that lived in the South Baffin area. I thought these would be really interesting for people to see. They're so descriptive and so personal. And in fact, one of the drawings in particular shows her husband passed away before she did, and she shows a drawing of her husband's grave with Sim, he was Simeone, and she's sort of a floating presence above him and weeping. It's just amazing how she's able to put such personal things into her drawings. Her work is incredibly detailed, it's beautifully colored, it's fascinating. She has a still life that shows the things that people would import into the Arctic, like powdered milk and the things that they used from time to time. So it shows the way she lived.